At first sight, the CMF Buds Pro 2 looks like a strong bargain. Clean design, a tactile dial, a clear set of trade-offs. Those trade-offs are the whole story. After many months of use, the small decisions start to add up. The overly sensitive dial, the loud low battery alert, the weaker noise cancellation, and the tight battery life stop feeling small. They start shaping the entire experience. What seems like a smart balance at the start turns out to be a product built around compromise, where first impressions and price matter more than long-term reliability and trust. But I'll show you the alternative to consider. How good is that? That's such a good deal, isn't it? Let me break it down for you. I'm guessing most of you don't know what CMF is, what the company Nothing is, and what is so special about the CMF Buds Pro 2. Or maybe it's not special, so let me get you up to speed. CMF is a sub-brand of Nothing. Nothing is a tech company that makes phones and audio products and a few other things. CMF exists for one sole reason: to make more affordable versions of their kind of expensive products. Now the CMF Buds Pro 2, seriously, this name is too long. CMF Buds Pro 2. They are underneath the budget category. What makes them so special, or maybe not special again, is because they didn't add any unnecessary features and gave you a polished and minimal package. The features they included are noise cancellation that's kind of pretty good, audio that is quite good, and a few other tech specs that I won't mention. So if you remember nothing else and you decide to click off the video, here's what to remember. Nothing is the main company, CMF is the cheapest sub-brand. The CMF Buds Pro 2, or the CBP2, are affordable noise cancellation wireless earbuds with a unique volume dial. Yes, I didn't actually talk about that part. Kind of cool. So that's the foundation. Okay, good. Now you're all caught up. It's time to show you the complications that come with owning a budget earbud for 500 or 550 days. The battery. Turns out it doesn't last that long. There are batteries in the earbud and the case, so you would assume that you would get quite a lot of time wearing them and completely forget about the battery side. No. However, that isn't the case. You see what I did with the case? Exceptional joke. The battery in the earbuds don't last that long. Even worse if you have noise cancellation on. I wouldn't use the transparency mode. You can barely hear the music. The main chunk of the battery is in the case, meaning that you will have to be interrupted by a boop boop sound to indicate that the battery is low. The boop boop sound, or the blip beep boop dib sound, is an absolute terrible feature. Still, there's more to it. The boop sound doesn't automatically adjust to your volume, so at times you could be frightened at the sound since it's so unexpected and loud. I don't know how it got through the testing phase. Moreover, the case has a dial that can rotate to adjust the volume and can be pressed to choose these settings. This is completely fine as a component, and it makes the CMF Buds Pro 2 stand out. When you put it inside your pocket, the dial is so sensitive to movement and will rotate upwards or downwards, adjusting your volume unnecessarily. So I would highly advise you to turn it off to stop the indication sound from constantly going off. Please CMF, change this with a new firmware update. It sucks really bad. Noise cancellation is a bit of an edgy topic. The noise cancellation is where CMF cut corners. It lightly muffles surrounding noise, but it doesn't cancel louder sounds like people talking. Isn't that the most important thing you want to block out? Seriously man, what have they done? This could be because of the earbud tips not being the right fit. Understandable. Our ears come in different shapes and sizes, so a selection of 3 won't be compatible with everyone. The wind cancellation feature. I don't know how to describe it. You can hear the wind, however the wind is still annoying, so what's the point in that?
And it's a lot higher pitched.
So before we move on together onto the next part, I want to show you the amazing mic quality on these earbuds. This is the audio from the CMF Buds Pro 2. I wish I could show you how annoying the boop sound is. It's terrible. The call quality is also very terrible as well. But there is a light side. The customizability is really nice, letting you change each of the controls for a lot of different settings, which adds more functionality on top of it. I do think I was one of the early adopters of the CMF branded audio products, since I saw countless amounts of comments saying theirs were defective over 6 months or 12 months. So, sorry I have to say this, maybe they've changed their ways and possibly introduced a worse experience. Wow. So, you've come to the right place. Here's the Anker Liberty 4NC, the better alternative in every field according to their specs. Their specs, okay? Because I haven't tested the product itself, so please be mindful if you don't have the money or don't have the research skills to search it up. Don't just buy it because I said it was better. You have to think before buying it, maybe even for 12 hours or more. I wanted to plug that line in because I've been reading a book called 1 Second. The book isn't called 1 Second, by the way. I'm trying to find it. I think I wrote it somewhere. I just wrote The Minimalist Way. That's not the book name. Oh wait, it actually is called The Minimalist Way. The Minimalist Way, Minimalism Strategies to Declutter Your Life and Make Room for Joy by Erica Lane. Hopefully I said that right. I finished the book and it's a very nice book. I actually really recommend reading it. I really hope this cleared up some of those areas that weren't discussed in my last video. Catch you soon. Bye bye.